What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video on the Golf. So, past few videos we've been stripping the Golf to try and get it down to a shell. Whilst it isn't 100% there, there's a few little bits left on it. It's not far off. I've been racking my brains as to what to do regarding the stripping process. Dip it, blast it, whatever. So, put a post on Facebook and I've had a few friends comment. One that popped up was from Dave Dean, and he recommended Shane at Fairtrom Restorations in Leicester. And I've spoken to him this morning, very helpful guy, very nice. And what he has proposed he's going to do is sand blast or blast of some form areas that won't get damaged by blasting. So the engine bay, the edges of the doors, internal door shuts, things of that nature. Big panels, be it the roof, the doors, the quarters, the wings, the bonnet, things like that. He's going to paint strip with chemicals. And then at the end of it all, he's going to primer it for me as well, which is very nice. So not 100% on the price yet. I've been given a bit of a ballpark, so I won't go telling you guys sort of what it is until I've got the bill and I know exactly what it was. So I will update you on that in a future video. This video is all about something that's turned up today. Two nice big parcels that are very heavy. And this is the rotisserie that the car's going to go on. So, let's make a start. Let's get these two parcels open, see what we've got, get it assembled and get the car on. Let's roll. So, two big parcels, let's get these unwrapped and see what we're working with. Little envelope, see what's in the little envelope. Some instructions, I think. Okay, I think I get it. So, let's make an attempt at pushing it together. Now comes mounting the frame to the car. Now, I've had an idea for that. So, what I'm thinking is, ratchet strap. Then engine crane. Let's see if it works. now supported purely by this. So, see if it turns. It says there's a little screwdriver on the top, but the actual stands in there. Helps if you take the axle stands out. Now, I've never set one of these up before, so I really don't know what I'm doing, but so let's have a look underneath. Here we go. Dun dun dun! Oh my god! So under here, delightful patch as I showed you before, and this repair here, or attempt at a repair. Now we've got like this, we'll be able to get all these brake lines and everything off, which is nice. Lovely little repair here that has obviously never had any protection on it whatsoever. So yeah, we'll get that so we can get this, get all this off here. It's crusty, but yeah, it's still, and then yeah, that one's gone as well, which again we knew about. Oh yeah, that was a nice bit of underseal. It's just crusty everywhere, I'm hoping, but it's just nice to be able to see underneath it. And then we got all that, obviously this that we knew down here as well, so hopefully this will just all come off and be usable. This is the bad bit. Look at the state of this. So that has completely gone. That's going to be a lot of cutting out. Floor. Yeah. Oh, that's the driver's bit. So that's the driver's bit that's gone through that I showed you. And then on there, and then this patch as well. So now it's up like this, I can get all of this underseal off and get it ready to go away and be blasted and get back and really show me exactly how bad it is, because it's not the best. And this is going to be me for about the next week or so, scraping off all the old underseal. Now, the way that I'm thinking I'm going to do it at the minute is just go over it initially with a scraper to get the most of it off, back over it with a heat gun and a scraper, and then we'll wipe it all down with petrol or thinners or something to get all the little bits off, and hopefully just get down to some form of paint. Now if I don't get it all off, the blaster said it isn't a problem, as long as it's thin, the sand or media, whatever it is, should remove them bits. So it says you don't got to be anal and get it all off. So let's just get to it. Car's been on the rotisserie for a few days now, and I've made a start on trying to get the undersealer off, ready to then send it off and get it blasted and stripped. So let's show you where I am with it at the moment. So I've got the car turned over on its side. So in here you can see, I've started to strip it off. So what I'm using is this. So this is just a wallpaper scraper that I've cut down to make it, it's a filling knife. So when I was doing joining, I used it as a filling knife. It was nice and small, so you didn't have a big blade. So I've cut that down and then sort of sharpened the edge of it, and that you just sort of scrape it off, which then leaves sort of this residue, which leads us onto here then. So you scrape it off with that, then go back over down to the metal and scratch the rest of it off, and then I've gone over with a wire brush. So yeah, you can, obviously this is more pronounced now, this bad repair. holes all over the place. This has gone through as well, and then just rust patches pretty much everywhere. This is the worst part by far, which I'm really looking forward to cutting out, but I'm not doing anything like that until it's been blasted. So I don't think I've made too bad a progress. It's been, what's this, just over a day I think of doing it, which isn't as bad as I expected it to be. It's cleaning up quite nice. I might be going a little bit over the top because it is being blasted as well, and he did say it should get like these bits of residue off, but I'd rather it go and know it's going to be done right and for the price we've discussed, and I'm not going to get, oh, I wasn't expecting this, so it's going to be a load more money. I suppose I just need to carry on. I'll set the camera up and sort of show you what I'm doing. I'll try and explain and show you what I'm doing with the old knife and things, and yeah, take it from there. But it isn't as bad as everybody led me to believe. I won't say I'm enjoying it, but headphones on, podcast on the go, and your day just goes, and before you know it, you've cleared a big area. So let's get on with it.
Talking to each other, I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing, time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance, not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away, don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do, let's break away. All colors will fade, let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you. Mixed emotions, the first step is always hard. When you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance, not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away. Time we let things go. Is this our destiny? Just like it was meant to be. Yeah.
So after what, 2 days maybe of stripping the sealer off, where have I got to? The underside is done-ish, the floor pans. This is the driver's wheel arch, which is coming up quite nice. Still got obviously a bit here to do, a bit along here, this front bit, but it's coming off really quite well. Heat gun on here because it's quite thick, and it's, I don't know, it's different to the stuff that's on the floor. Get most of it back to this sort of level when there's still quite a lot left on there, and then Y wheel in a drill, and yeah, just get in and do that. And it's coming up pretty well. So let me show you at the back as well. So I had my friend Neil Roy came over today. Thank you very much for coming over, and he started tackling the rear arch, which we've made some good progress on. That was only sort of half hour, 45 minutes worth of scraping. So yeah, this is coming off not too bad. Probably going to go for a similar way to do this, what these rears as I've done the front. Let's stand the car up on its side and show you what the floors are looking like. So there she is. Arch, as we've just shown you, coming down, and then the floor, which this is not sealant, this is just sort of paint, and a very, very small residue of sealant left, which the guy that's blasting it has told me will be absolutely fine. So there, then bits, then yeah, rear arch, and then this is the bit that is going to be a challenge, because you can't really get in with the chisel or scraper. So yeah, that is not going to be fun. Although I'm thinking quite a lot of, well, that wheel tub definitely needs replacing, so I'm not even touching that, because it is completely and utterly gone. And I think I'm probably just going to cut the whole tub out and put a whole new tub in. Seems like the most sensible way of doing it. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think you really need to see any more of me stripping the undersealer off the car. It's a pretty boring job. Like I've said, headphones on, bit of music or a podcast on, you get in the zone, you just get on and you can see that you're making progress. But it doesn't really make for a very interesting YouTube video, so we'll probably leave removing the undersealer there. There's only so much I can say and only so much I can show you of doing it, so that means I think we'll leave this episode there. I do apologise that these first sort of few episodes haven't been as informative, or I suppose up to the level of what the T5 series was. These are pretty boring little jobs. The stripping of it was hardly the most exciting thing in the world, and my GoPro decided it didn't want to work. Cleaning this off, it's a process, it's not very interesting, so yeah, we'll hopefully we'll start getting a bit more exciting now. We'll speak to the blasters and see if I can do a bit of filming of each process there. So fingers crossed they'll let me do that, and we'll be able to get over and do that and make a bit of a video on it, sort of show that process as well as, again, another part of the process. Thanks so much to everyone for subscribing. The numbers are creeping up every day. If you don't subscribe, please do click the subscribe button. Subscribing, commenting, liking the videos, it all helps for sort of YouTube's algorithm and helps the videos within YouTube, gets us views and gets us out there a bit more and helps the channel to grow. Thank you all so much for watching. I do really, really appreciate it. Yeah, until next time, enjoy.